Hello, my name is Holly Best-Kincaid, and I'm here to share with you Bitmoji Classroom, from basic to brilliant, and some wonderful tips along the way on how you can create your own Bitmoji virtual classroom. Let's get started. So some things that you want to make sure that you are doing. One, use Google Chrome as your browser. This is going to allow you to add the Bitmoji extension. You can do a search on Google, searching for Chrome extensions, and go ahead and install the Bitmoji extension. You're going to use Google Slides to create the virtual space in which you are going to have your virtual classroom with walls, desks, and anything that you want in your classroom. Now, you can also edit your Bitmoji avatar. You can change the clothes and different things. So if you haven't created your Bitmoji character, do that first. So let's get started. Hello, I'd like to give you a quick tour of my own Bitmoji virtual classroom that I've created with a colleague here in my school district. So what you're seeing right now is our Google Slides in building mode. You can see at the left of the screen the variety of pages that we have available for students when they click on different images in our Google Slide that then takes them as an interactive way to navigate all of the different information that students have available to them, the different lessons and different things that they might want to explore in our virtual learning environment. So that is all done through present mode. So allow me to show you present mode. This is what students would see when going to my presentation and to my virtual classroom. So here is our entry page, and you can see we have my colleague and myself in our two different middle school classrooms here in our district. If you were to click on the SKMS side, which is my personal classroom, you can see a variety of links that are available in the room, all by pictures. So the different images are actually links to different things, whether it's Artsonia or choice boards that are on the board that students can either go back and review some information that's already been shared or see the things that are new for the given week. Different images are clickable links. I even have a link here on the music box to some music that I would usually play in the classroom. Some of my students said they really enjoyed that because they missed hearing some of those sounds while they were working. There are different things. You can put books that are interactive, and a lot of these things are things that you create as a page or can be links that you have found online as resources, whether it's a museum's website, a reading of a book, or even some artwork that you want the students to explore. So if I were to click on one of these links, you can see it then goes to a slideshow that we created that's allowing students to explore Earth Week for that particular week. There were videos and different things, so the students could then click on whatever they were wanting to explore, and it goes directly to that page. So that's a little glimpse as to how you would navigate a page. Now, when we would share this particular virtual classroom, it's shared in present mode, and I'll show you how to do that a little bit later. So let's go back and learn how to create your own Bitmoji virtual classroom. Let's get started. First, you want to make sure that you are using the Google Chrome for your web browser. You want to make sure that you have also installed the Bitmoji Chrome extension. Doing a quick search on Google for Chrome extensions, you'll find the Bitmoji option and have that installed. I'm in Google Slides to start developing my own Google virtual Bitmoji classroom. Now, when I start a new slide, typically you will have text boxes. We're going to quickly delete those because we want a white canvas for which to create our illusion of a classroom. Now, if I go to background, I can quickly do a change by choosing image, and I can search the web. So I'm doing a Google image search for a wall and a floor background. I can click on an item and hit insert. That then changes the background to be a basic wall or floor. Now, I can then add things like a whiteboard or a computer desk by doing image searches. You do that by going to Insert, Image, and then I'm going to search the web. Now, of course, if you have images that you have already created, photos from your classroom, you can also upload those directly into your space. But I'm going to search the web. A search bar will pop up on the right side of the screen, and I'm going to search for a whiteboard transparent PNG, which you already see put in the space. I can look through these items, click, and drag over into the space. The transparent PNG is really important in your search. I could also do a computer desk in the same format with transparent PNG there. Click and drag an item. Now, when you insert an item, you will have to resize it possibly or reposition it to be where you want it in your space. You can resize by going to the corner square, clicking and dragging, and making sure that it is the appropriate size. Now, how do you add your Bitmoji character? Go up to the top of the screen and click on the Bitmoji extension. A window pops up. A lot of these items have text, and that might not be appropriate for what you're wanting to show. At the top, you can do a search for pose. That's going to allow you to see different items that might not have any text. I'm going to click and drag that into my space. Now, I can resize my character. I can move it about and put it in the position that I want. I can also go to format options, and over here, if I wanted to flip my character to point in the opposite direction, I can do that as well. So there are other ways that you can kind of adjust that. I can also add a shadow. If I go down, a drop shadow, which sometimes is a neat effect for your character. You can kind of see there's a little bit of a shadow. And add a little bit of a blur so it doesn't have a harsh line. Gives it a little bit of depth into your picture. Now, this is the way you're going to basically start creating the space. You're adding elements that are decorating your classroom, whether it's posters, images, items that you want the students to click on to go to other spaces in your slideshow or on the web. So let's learn about links. Now, I'm going to go to my virtual art room and our classroom slides. Now, if you were to look at my particular classroom, the different items that are in here are actually linked to other slides that might be in the presentation or linked to things on the web. You can take any item and make it a click link. By clicking on the item, you can go up to the top of the screen, and there's something that looks like a little paper clip. And I can click on that while I have an item selected, and it can either go to slides in the presentation or it can go to a web URL. Either one will work. Now, I already have a lot of links already put into my space. So if you were to click on any item that has a link, you'll see the slide number that it might go to or the web URL that it goes to. So the different items that can go to different slides or learning opportunities are all here. So any of these go to different slide presentations for students to learn. Okay, so I could click on that link and it would take me to those slides. Now, those work when you share your Google Slides in present mode. Now, to do that, I can go up to share. And you're going to get a link, and you can see I have this particular slide shared to a lot of people. I can go to copy the link. Now this is where I'm going to change it a little bit. I can go up to a URL and paste that link. But if you look at the link right here at the end, it has the word edit. I want to change that to be the word present. So I'm going to click on just that one little part and put the word present. Now, I'm going to copy all of this. And that's going to be the link that I will use. And I'm going to show you what will happen. So if I have that word changed to present, when you open up our slides, you're going to see it in present mode, not in edit mode. And that's really important. So when students click on the different items, it'll go to the different links, to the different pages, and to the different learning opportunities that might be available. Something that we have also added is really important for students to be able to navigate the spaces. On different things, you'll see at the bottom, there's a little link to go to exit back. See the little exit sign there? That takes us back to the front page. Now, different items you might want to make sure that as you're allowing students to navigate, always having that way for students to get back to the main classroom and allow students to understand that that is there. I've also gone a little bit further, and you can see that there is a little sound that is available and embedded in my slides. That's a little introduction to my students. I've actually recorded a sound and had that added into my slides. So if we go back to the virtual classroom, you can add sounds to any item. There are ways that you can go over and insert audio, video, different text boxes. So you could add a little intro here and type on your chalkboard, type on your whiteboard. You can add different videos that might be playing on your screen. So I could go, I'm going to delete that text box. I could insert a video, and you might want that to play when you're going. You can upload directly from your Google Drive. So if you are using things like Loom to record, like I'm doing right now, you can record and download your Loom video and have that uploaded into your Google Drive and upload it directly. So you can kind of see here, I can see some of my videos that I have done, and I could click on that link and select, and now that will be into the space. I can go to the corner and resize and have that be on my whiteboard to show the students. Now, do you see how I look like I'm behind the video now? So if I go to Arrange, Order, Send Backward, I can put it behind my Bitmoji character. So you're going to keep doing this for each of the elements that you want to add into your space. You can have a variety of different places where the students will navigate to, whether it's different learning environments. So you can kind of see here, I have an Artsonia introduction page. I have ways that they can email us. And you can also see my colleagues' classroom space. All of these are options that you can help your students to navigate different learning opportunities, whether it's a choice board, whether it's exploring different drawing activities. So any item that you put into your classroom could be a clickable link to a different slide in the presentation. So I hope that helps to get you started from basics to brilliant, whether you're adding text or videos or items into your space. It's going to be a fun way for students to navigate and learn in a virtual format. Have fun creating and make sure you share your virtual classroom. Bye for now.